Alright guys, another day, new chance. We gonna try to... Oh look, we still have our armor, which is great, but we do not have any key bindings. We are now in the HOTFIX version. And we tried to make our joysticks workable, but they didn't. So this is a pity so far. And every time we try that, we lose all our key bindings. And we are now on foot. And there is the default. That means we should be able to walk now, and we are. But yeah, it is default. It means that we need to do the things we always do. We say lean toggle. No, this is interesting. This is here. Then what else do we change usually? It looks fine so far. Party name, plane distance. These values, they stayed 10, which is great. Then we got the resolution is set to something like this. Quality high. Alright, we sync on, motion blur off, field of view max. Alright, audio stays the same. It was really just the controls and the bindings we lost, so we set that once more. And we can change here joysticks inversion as well, and we just do it without even having an impact, because we are not able to fly with joystick until now. We haven't figured how to set the roll and strafe up and down, and as long as we cannot do that, oh no, no, we are not able to fly. Reset to default, and we are not sure how that works. So we did that before, right? But now we are in mouse keyboard, and we say set to default. Now we should be able to fly, and yes, we are, but we need to set our key bindings for keyboard flying, and especially this one with the mouse. Yeah, this is okay. We try to set up the joystick, but either way, it's a bit of hassle. We did the basics now for flying. Then cockpit, lock all doors. This one, toggle all doors. This one, and port this one. And on foot, we have the drop icon item here, set to O. Everything else is on default. But there was something more. Where was it? Was here, drop item once more. And then in the VoIP, direct communication. But in today's session we play by ourselves. That means this is not becoming relevant, but we do not know. So toggle head tracking is on that. Push to talk we have set to Alt asterisk, and push to talk proximity only that, because if we are close from proximity to our friends, we just want to have to press one button and everything else stays the same. All right, so we are ready to do weird. Okay, yeah. Now, having a check, what do we got? We got 2 weapons on us. Yeah, should be both P4. And we will keep 1 weapon here in our inventory, because we only need 1. What we could use would be ammo. And we do not have ammo for the P4. That means we will need to go to the Galleria, the ammo shop, and buy some stuff. In the backpack we got some food and other stuff we don't need. But in the gallery there is terminals. P4 magazine by, let's say, 11, and then we go to the terminals. Should be somewhere here. We are on Everest. Yeah, here are the terminals. Some of them working, some of them don't. So we clip them onto our body. Yep. Max. All right. Then what we see is we got 4 med pens. Yeah, we got 4 med pens and a tractor. This is okay. Then we refill our body. So what we're gonna do is basically the same like we did last night. And then hopium is a big drug here in the verse. So we go to the hospital to fill up our body with hopium and hope that this time it works everything fine. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, people still trash, but they do not trash that much as they did in the patch release before, which is nice. And if they trash, they do it some sort of concentrated in front of the terminals. Not everyone, but most of them. So body is fueled up. Then we need to check if our ship is available, because we figured if we do not land properly on the pad, the hangar is not able to recognize the ship. And next time, when we want to come back to the hangar, ship is gone. says ship's location unknown and the hangar itself is not accessible. This is not good. And we see the upper Nox is destroyed and Taurus is unknown. Yeah, this is what we thought that would be. And then we have another problem. It might be that our hangar is now empty. And not even available. Yeah, this is a pain. So that means it will take 17 minutes until we are able to do what we want to do. This is typical Star Citizen. You cannot do what you want to do. We could take out the Aurora, but we have a salvage mission in mind. And yes, we know that we said in the title description it is an investigation. And in the contracts menu it is an investigation, but we are salvagers, so we do these investigation missions as salvager. And for that we need to be prepared. And since the introduction of the new inventory, we need to adjust our gameplay. And we need some boxes, lots of boxes. And as you can see, our money drops. Let's see our bank account. When we check from the last state we had been in, we lost 8,000. And we need boxes. You will find boxes in the cargo service by container. And there are several types, and if we just check the prices, yeah, this small container of 1 SCU, this is the typical container we always produce when we go with the Vulture. A small SCU, 1 SCU, has 2,000. And if we double up the space, 2 SCU, we pay more than double. This is interesting, right? And if we quadruple from 1 to 4, we pay more than the 4th time of the price. So that means that the 1 SCU is cheaper. And if we take the 8 SCU, then we have the same ratio. 2 multiplied 8 is 16. So these two boxes are basically the most cost-efficient boxes you can buy. And there is a 1/8 SCU box, the small ones, which is not the 1/8 of the price of 1 SCU. So that would mean that this small box is the most expensive box you can buy from these containers. So we will buy one of these and one of these. Yes, if you start out new in Star Citizen, you say 16,000 is quite a lot of money. And it is quite a lot of money. I mean, we have now 7.5 million on the bank account, but that doesn't mean that we do have much money. Yeah, just don't get me wrong. We had 30 million before we bought the Taurus, and we were thinking about buying the Taurus with various criteria. The very first is the cargo capacity of the Taurus has the biggest, and the Taurus is some sort of a small cargo ship in price. So we paid something like 8.2 million or so. That means that we had somewhat around 13 million, close to 13 million, and we would be able to buy the Star Runner. But we didn't buy the Star Runner because the Star Runner has a cargo capacity less than the Taurus. And the ship is lower in movement, especially in agility. So what does that mean? That we go down to 1 minute? Okay, we try that. Yeah, 1 minute. So if we pay 8,000, we just wait 1 minute. This is the way how they take our life energy away from us in order to be able to pay 8,000 to have the privilege just to wait for 1 minute is investing life energy. Yeah. So we haven't figured out how that actually works. So if we retrieve our ship, it will be in so-called our personal hangar, which is not. It's just a personalized hangar. But it's labeled private. So people think or believe you can own some stuff. And for that matter, it would be a private hangar more than a personal hangar. And if we do not wait on this screen, the hangar will not be ready for somehow. And what does that mean, the hangar is not ready? First of all, hangar needs to be labeled, but the hangar was already labeled because we already had been here. But they need to make sure that the hangar is getting private. So if anything, everyone is coming into our hangar, they will enter private property, which is a quite interesting thought they have. So we are here and we try to get the SCU boxes into our ship. And if we check the ship here on the bottom, it looks often damaged. That might be because we are not able to fly the ship properly. Or it is just by design. And when we have a check, we place the one SCU box up there and it is not here. And when we find that investigation contract we had yesterday, there are two types of investigation we try to do today. One thing is in the distro, missing person, and the other one is open space. So the story goes, there was some sort of a crash or whatever, they getting attacked, and ship crashed somewhere on the moon or a planet, and we need to find the missing person and report that missing person to be found. And then, yeah, because it is a crash site, and this is what the salvagers do, because it is a crash site, there is a lot of things to retrieve from the crash site. So this is the new inventory. We drag and drop from right, the warehouse, to the elevator. And before we get up the elevator, we have a quick look into the box by double clicking if the box are really empty, and they are. We have an error or failure or whatever. In this session, we will lose 2 boxes like we did right now. Well, we didn't really lose, they're just not up to. So we will lose 10,000 just because of the glitching, because we will take 2 boxes with us. For that mission, And the one SEU box is basically a test run. We want to find out if we are able to play this game like a simulator. That means that one SEU box represents our daily equipment. So we want to have a set of clothes inside this box, a set of armor inside of this box, and a set of working tools inside, as well as food and drinks, so that we can be on a tour at least for 1, if not 2 days. Since we didn't found a kitchen in this ship, we need to make sure that we bring the food by ourselves. And that is that one box representing all the goods we have on us, basically, to be out there for not every situation, but just doing contracts and be around for a while. Not really nomadic as well, just be busy, yeah. So we are hardworking people. We consider ourselves hardworking people. And when we go out, when we leave the hangar, we do not want to come back until job is done, or we need to refuel our body. But if we have food and drinks inside the box, we can refuel our body on the road and don't need to come back to the hangar. So this box is placed here because we do not walk on these stairways. And if we need to walk on these stairways, we could walk this direction, and there's a door if we need to. Would be interesting to find out if a one SEU box fits through that hole. And if so, why? Because we don't see any purpose for this door. Just to have a look to the gun, if the gun doesn't work. And if we have a try, we are now in detach mode. We cannot detach our own weapon. And we assume that we also not be able to attach any new weapon just like that. That would be nice. And here in the back, there are 2 rows, capacity of 1 SCU box. And the idea, if everything works fine, we want to put SCU boxes in the back of the ship. And have everything with us and being nomadic with the towers. So we go both closes. So this is the common room, 4 beds for 4 people, and we have some sort of storage room up here, but they don't work. Not sure if they consider to update every ship to the new release with the physical items. And what also doesn't work is the foldable table, which is sad. And here we do have more storage capacity, but they do not open, which is also sad. We got a toilet, which also doesn't work. It is sad. So if we do the nomadic stuff, we need to shit ourselves somewhere in space. And here we got some closets for clothes, and this looks like a holder for weapon. Having a check, yes. Do we have for this one? Yes, but it looks as if we just have for 2 people, which for us it is some sort of a design error. So we will take that on body, because sometimes we forget. Yeah. All right. So, and what we also need to check is if we have our knife with us. Yes, we have our knife on us. All right. So the last time we were outside for doing this investigation, we came to a crash site where we had to fight against NPCs, bounties, criminals, pirates, whatever. And we managed it to destroy their ships, which is surprising because we are not good pilots, especially not in that new ship, and we are also not good fighter in the ship. But we have to admit the NPCs are on a level where we can do that kind of basic stuff. Yeah. People tend to park their ships in front of the hangar doors, which is annoying. But yeah, people do whatever they want. They don't care about consequences. And there are some small pieces like this one. What is this? This looks like some probes. Probes or sensors. You can crash into it. So be aware if you come too close to space shuttles. Alright, checking contract. Now we are half an hour in and we are just got out of the hangar. This is Star Citizen, it takes a lot of time just for preparation. So we got this 18K. A starfarer ran into some unfortunate lock and was destroyed. Since around that same time, no one has heard or seen Abraham Attree, and it is our current belief that they may have been aboard when the starfarer met its fate. We are looking for a contractor to complete a survey on site at the wreckage and ascertain if Attree is there. We've been asked to expedite matters. Yeah, time is on the clock. And we've been asked to expedite matters and are looking to settle this ASAP. It works, it goes without saying, but be careful out there. We would hate for whatever or whoever happened to the starfarer would happen to you. Yeah, that indicates we need to expect pirates or bounties or whatever. So it looks like it is on the moon, probably Eta. Okay, we missed a key binding. This is crucial for us because without that we would crash at the very first attempt to land. And this is this one, cycle master mode. Default is long press, and when we do landing we do not have time for long press, so we keep it, we do short press. This is not what people consider to be vector mode or decoupled mode landing, but it's just similar. And yes, decoupled is active. We have no idea how that works, but we will have some time. Probably we will do it with the Aurora, because the Aurora has a smaller respawn time to retrieve. So now going to the unknown. Yeah, so these kind of mission would be great for doing upgrade the ship. So this is interesting. Do you see it? Someone is going down to 0, and the reason why it goes to 0 is because we do not push. So what we want to do is go into cruise control, and now we are in cruise control because it says 225 meters. So, and as the ship is pointing at, we do not crash from here. Shield is down for whatever reason just now, but up until now we do not need shields. And we ask the question, if we level the ship and fly over a ball, do we need to readjust the level so that we fly around the ball? Or can we stay leveled and we will leave the ball and not flying around the ball? So nobody answered this question because it seems like in this virtual, some sort of fake reality verse, which is a simulator, nobody asked this question so far because they are, or probably they don't want to be called flat earther, but it is a question, right? And we tend to use, or we tend to ask some questions nobody does. And because we just want to analyze, we want to figure it out, we want to know how stuff works, right? So, yeah. So we leave it like that. We go on cruise control and hope ship doesn't explode just because we are in cruise control, because that happened quite a lot. And if so, that would mean that we need to redo everything. Because we go on, for a short time, having fresh air. So we try to find a new song. We have a constellation. Yeah, we got some constellation. Yeah, that was the soundtrack for the Constellation. And we try to speed up a little bit. So probably this some sort of distance we have here now makes the contract. Oh shit, we could have. Yeah, no, we could not. This new navigation, it is just a pain. Yeah, you see, it doesn't go. No, it goes to Hurston. We do not want to go to Hurston. This navigation is also a pain in the new patch. And then cancel. And the star map still don't work. Yeah, you see, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. All right. Cancel route. Yeah. And so far, not much is going on in the global chat, which is unusual. Cruise control is still on. Over there, Stanton Star. There are some flying rocks in space. Miners would be happy about that, probably. Okay, so we try to save some views before we land. F4, 5. No, that didn't work. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Camera view. This is interesting. They say press and hold F4 and save view to numpad 5. This is what we did. And the last time we tried that, we ejected ourselves out of the ship. And so we do not do that because we are now 45 minutes in and very close to the location we need to go. Yeah, really, really close. We turn off cruise control. And cruise control is off. And we see that because on the left side, speed is going down 200, 100, and it goes to 0. This is one indicator, cruise control is off. And the distance keeps the same. So we see one ship. We are not sure yet if that is an enemy or a player. But it's not red, so let's have a check. We cannot change. Okay, we are some sort of a deserted server. We cannot use the global chat. That is the reason why global chat is quiet. And it might be that this one guy, if it's a player, would have the same contract as we do. Now he left the ship. So we have no idea how close or far we are. Yeah. And just having a check. It might be that it is now possible to have multiple players having the same contract, and we are not sure which one will get the money of 18K. Lights on. Yeah, that is the reason why we wanted to have set the view before we land. I'll come to the crash site. What kind of ship is that? So we are not primarily for the missing person here. We are for the salvage. So turn off engine just to make sure the ship doesn't start to float. Having a check if com works. Doesn't seem to. Options. VoIP. Yeah, no, it should. So we try to appear friendly and don't take out our gun in the hope the player doesn't shoot us. If that is a player. Let's have a check. So the engines of that broken ship. No. Comlink does not work, so having a check first the other ship just to make sure we do not run into any unexpected trouble. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I do not have global chat. I cannot communicate in the other way around. Are you here for the missing person? Okay, so we do not need to worry about that guy. And these boxes look empty anyways, so we do not care about the boxes, the empty ones. And we let him do what he wants to do. And we are checking the site first, what kind of material we can expect here. There were some... Yeah, this is Starfarer. Starfarer, as far as we know, has a huge capacity for cargo. And yeah, these boxes are just design. But what we are looking for are boxes that has some sort of value. value in terms of people would pay money for. So the other guy is still here. And up until now we haven't seen any corpse. But we also haven't seen material. Why? This is a bit weird. This looks like a loot box. But it's not. Or is it? No, it's not. So we consider this crashed site is empty for us, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so far we do not have encounters, but we need to find the body, and this looks like a ramp. Let's see if we can go inside the ship. Yes, we can. But nobody is here. Literally nobody is here. So we do not have any idea. Oh, here's one. One person. Search. Isn't the one we are looking for. And just normal clothes. That means nothing to loot for us. There's another one. Search, also not the missing one, but this one has a minimum amount of armor, so we will, no, we cannot, and we do not undress the guy and move one box by one. So like general, we stay on that level, do not open any door and do not climb anything, just to clear this floor. We got 2 people so far on this level. This seems to be something, but they look like the average waste. Okay. Over here is one. Search. Now we change floor. So these boxes are indicators that you can go in. Search. Yeah, contract complete. This was the one we were looking for. Having a check. Probably open storage. Glasses. Wow, nice sunglasses. Oh yeah. And beside that, actually not much is going on this crash site. So we made sure. Here are some boxes. Coronium. Where do we put that? We put that to these triangles of red light in front of our ship. These just looks like average. These also look like, what is this? Tool. Can we open this? No, I don't think this has any value. But for the sake of curiosity, we take them. No, this is a placeholder. And this box is empty. this is aluminum, all right? So if they have content and the content is labeled, we will take them, place it to the... Okay, not really, all right. Yeah, we do not take the placeholders, just those with label on, because it says placeholder. Can we go back in? Yes, we should be able to go back in. Odyssey, okay, RSI Odyssey spacesuit. So this is a completely new gameplay for us as a salvager, because salvaging was promoted as a vulturing thing. You go out with a vulture, or you go out with a reclaimer to salvage ships, shipwrecks. And it was promoted as the money thing, which it is. But salvaging, the word itself, doesn't especially mean scrap the shit out of the shipwreckage and sell the stuff. No, salvage means do what we do now. Check crash site, take everything that has some sort of value. And you could say this is some sort of an aspect of pirating. But it's not, because it's not. We are just make sure that everything that has value will be retrieved from the crash site and bring it probably back to the owner. This looks like like a cargo container for fuel. So we need to make sure that we do not fall into a pit and lose ourselves in the ship's wreckage and basically die up here. So checking water level, 60%. So we checked this level. Yeah, this is the person we were looking for. And there should be a ground. Did we check that one? No, we didn't. Just the basic. The undersuit would be great, but we cannot take the undersuit just like that. We need to drop the boxes. Yeah, and this is what we do not like about the new inventory system, that physicalized stuff. It is just a pain. But probably this is what CIG calls realism. But we having that more as being occupied within the verse. Okay, so we check this floor, we go down. didn't have any check, but we find here waste. This is probably not much money. We didn't need to. Is that the one we saw before? Yeah. Also has undersuit, so we take that undersuit. Okay, our backpack's capacity is full. Yeah, we had been here. Yeah, exactly. This is what we meant. Oh, just be careful. Alright, so placeholder, probably the yellow ones we don't need to take care of. All of them. Yeah, we have no idea about the blueprint of a stairfarer, so we need to be careful, because this ship is upside down. Oh, here's one. Only shoes. 90%. Placeholder. Bathroom. Alright, so then going back. Yeah, if we do not find the waste box we placed up there upstairs, doesn't matter. Just one box. Scrap. So now we need to find a way out of the ship. This looks like bathroom. Bathroom, so this is not the exit. It would be a tragedy if we fell down on this floor and don't find an exit, because all the doors that would be there for leaving the ships do not work because there is no power in the ship, and we basically are locked in this ship. But it looks like as if this should be a way out as we came in. Because here not, and here probably. Sketchy. So we check that floor and we go up. Oh, no, this is definitely no exit. Yeah, this looks like stairs. All right, so we are back again. Now bringing this box out of the ship. Okay, to the red. See how far it goes. Scrap. Yeah, almost. Okay, we totally did that floor. More scrap. Yeah, now we are on the same floor like before. Yeah, exactly. So it looks like we took everything from the inside that has some sort of value. And the waste box, no idea where that is. But when we go out, we check first if venture core, if the other player is still around, but probably not. Because if you fly that way, and probably he flew these 300 kilometers as well, he doesn't want to risk any sort of interaction that will harm the contract in any way. Alright, so we got the boxes here. Come on, take it out. Corrodium. And this time we will bring the material on the grid of the ship, because the other player is gone. Because the last time we didn't it right. We just dropped it onto the cargo bay, but it wasn't locked, so we ran into issues. Steams 7 kilo. So when they say size 2, does that mean it is a 1/8 size box? Just from the look, it should be. But we are not sure. Okay, 3 more boxes. And afterwards we will have a check on the ship. What's there from the ship, but the ship really looks deranged. But it's kind of curious, who set these fires? If anyone is dead and nobody is outside of the ship, it would mean that someone placed the flares and went back in and died. Okay, so these boxes are a little bit too close to the ship, because these small boxes has a huge impact on the ship. Just not realistic, but yeah, CIG, who cares? So it's get a little bit windy here, and now we check the ship. What did the ship has to offer? The ship itself. And we are looking primarily for detachable stuff, but up until now we haven't seen anything, so we are not quite sure if there is any. Heavy winds. We probably need to hurry. Yeah. But at least we got 18K for having the mission successfully. And we have now 1 hour and 9 minutes. That would mean 18 per hour, 18 IRL money, which is not great, but also not bad. Yeah, we can leave. Bring the ramp down. Load these boxes. Check water level. Water level is on 48. Energy level 65. Let's see if we can stack these as two boxes on top of each other. And what also would be great to find out if we can stack the boxes. Yeah, there winds, there winds. Just drop him first to make sure ship doesn't get hurt. All right, so stack them up. It doesn't look like. Not sure if you need to have the same kind of box to make them stackable. Kind of looks like. No, just have the same size. Because everything that is stacked onto the grid is safe to fly. And every other box that is just somewhere is not. So this is interesting. This one doesn't want to get stacked upon. Yeah, and this one also won't. Oh, yes, it would. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so open up this box and try to find out if we can drag and drop. No, this one doesn't work, but probably this one. Oh, too far away. All right, so we would say mission complete. We leave this place. Okay, so then having a check on the wallet. If you be honest, then we started this session 11:25, so quarter past, and we are now 1 hour 15 minutes in. That is 12:30. And we got now on the wallet 453074. This is still a minus of 8,400 because we bought the boxes, right? And as you can see, our history, they stay, and we just completed 3 of these kind of mission and 1 we abandoned. This is probably the one from yesterday as we glitched out. And here as well, these hauling jobs just didn't work because they are buggy or whatever. It's yeah. So we do check another, and here we can see these 8,000, 9,000. Most of them are caves mission, and we do not like caves because we are claustrophobic, and they are basically just a pain in general. So yeah, cave and Hurston. We do not do these caves. What we can do is try to find this kind of thing. Had a request common disposal service. One of our regulars normally does not show up. Yeah, he didn't show up for the route. That doesn't mean he was disappeared. We can take this one. Yeah, it's bad paid, but since we are on the road, we are probably on ETA already. Having a check afterwards. So research, deploy probe, well paid. So we try from now on not to do jobs below 10K. It's just not worth the effort. And if you have this one, Caterpillar belonging to one of our policyholders. However, Olympus Principal has learned that there may still be valuable packages of. As you may know, Citipolot is extremely volatile. If it is not kept in powered stabilizer, it will grow dangerously unstable, and we believe that salvage from the wreck site, Aberdeen, should still be stable for a little while, but mindful as soon as they're removed, you will only have a limited amount of time to deliver them reclamation on Hurston. And the second one is basically the same in the title, but it is, yeah, take them both. We do not do that right now because we have too much stuff on us. So we got the retrieval 3 boxes. It might be that they are on different sites. We do not do that. Mercenary, only one above 10K, and that is killing animals. We do not kill animals. Racing we cannot do, and then we are on the hauling contracts. They are, most of them are above 10K, but they just do not work. So we focus us on that one we just got. We go to ETA and Aberdeen. Water level 42%. Okay, no, we are not in ETA. Where are we actually? Yeah, we are on ETA. So go there first. Have a check if we do crash. Do we have capacity to change? Yes, it flies around, which is great. So the idea is that we do this contract as well, go to Hurston afterwards because we need to deliver, and then we will try to find out what about this personal hanger, because we saw a video last night and they said the personal hanger works on your primary location. And it's kind of interesting that the shield goes down as soon as we approach a site. And it would be probably in one of these buildings. So between the foot, yeah, this is probably the spot. Yeah, not that bad. Not that bad for a beginner. We do not open the cargo bay yet because we do not know what the other players are doing, or if they are able to steal the stuff we have in our cargo bay. So that also would mean next time we need to land backwards, because the button to open up the cargo bay is on that side. Water level is 32. No, bio waste in the other building. Yeah, distributed all over the place. 105 meters, and here some time. So we will take the single one and then we fly over to the other one. And this was great with the small ship. You have enough space to land everywhere on the site. What we can do is, as soon as we are back in the ship, we can empty our backpack. Yeah, because it's full. If we would find a loot box or loot opportunity, we won't be able to store it inside the backpack. And we are looking for knives. Just knife collector. Drop. Well, the pain is to walk 3 times for these stupid small boxes. And if you consider the money, it is just 8k, which is nothing. So go down. It's not even worth whoa! It's not even worth the fuel. Yeah, and they say it is a simulator. So you need to consider all these aspects. The other one is still here. I think he watches how we do our job. So 2 boxes. Take one. Bio-waste. Bio-waste kind of looks like it's a compressed form of shit from the toilets. And probably also compost, if they do have greeneries here. And we found some spots, they actually do grow greeneries on these moons, which is an interesting aspect. So drop that. So then say hello. Can you see that? Yeah. Does he wave back? No. All right. Drop. Then go to the next spot. So we did that rider thing, and we need to go to that one, Barton Flat. Yeah, this is also bad. If you're not in a pilot seat, the app is not able to route anything. No. And these animations are looking great, but it's just annoying sometimes. And let's see if we can drop it from here. Probably not. Drop it. Yeah, it will stay up here like expected. Yeah, and these missions are made not to be tractor beamed, just to make sure you are occupied. The doors are still open. Are they? Not all. Someone is shooting at us. Why do they do that? There's no reason for. Now it would be easy for them to track us because there is not much going in this direction. Did it say Barton? Yeah, Barton. There are some flying rocks in space. Yeah, this is Aberdeen. It's a pretty hot planet. And we can't see much here, so we need to be careful not to fly too low and crash. So we are still not leveled. Now we are. Okay. There is an NPC. There we can see ground. Yeah. Up until now, no problem. Okay, so of course, 3 buildings. Oh, is it? No, this is just grid error. Then it is 2 buildings. And might be this one. But it's a 50-50 guess, and as usual, we take the wrong one. And it also might be that the game designer placed an algorithm, so it doesn't matter where you land, it will be the other way. It will be the other one. It's just our thought, we don't know. Just saying. Yeah, there is downsides of having a big ship. I mean, this is not even big, this is considered to be medium. But it just doesn't look good. We are risking not getting back into the ship. Let's have a check what the elevators do. Yeah, just not good. We need to walk around. Why do they say one of 3 outposts? Do we need to collect on Hurston as well? We thought it would be a delivery in Hurston, on Hurston. Yeah, it would be nice if there would be a separate bottom for this works. A separate button for the cargo bay. Yeah, imagine if we would have done this with the Aurora. We would probably fly 3 times. So the question is, do we need to go to the other building as well? And it looks like as if these boxes are also stackable. So we do that. Up until now, they didn't make issue. Yeah. Be aware, yeah, this is not a bug. This is a feature. And over there should be another box. This one. Yeah. Water is on 25%, energy 50. Okay, so we completed 1 of 3 and bio-waste remaining here 2 of 2. So that means the other building is nothing. We can leave. And as soon as we left the place, it will be 2/3 done. Are the doors closing? Yeah, now they are. Yeah, 2 of 3 completed. Then we go to Hurston. Hurston, and it is probably Edmund. Yeah, on the other side. 23% water level. Is that a lake? Oh, there are new buildings here. There is a garage that wasn't here before. Oh no. Oh, Harry, Harry, Harry. Yeah, it's not meant to park outside the parking area. Yeah, so we need to walk. We need to walk a lot. Two boxes. It's interesting. We know that these are bio-wastes, but do we need to do something here? It is said this is collection site. Collect all the bio-waste. And they mark the ones we already have, which is interesting. So we just go check. Oh no, wait, before we check. No, wrong direction. Before we check, we empty our backpack. Or at least reduce the capacity. And as intended, we do that in a small box.